What's going on, Aquarius? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your 2023 predictions reading. So, in this reading, Aquarius, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides, and much more regarding the year 2023. Before we begin this reading, though, Aquarius, I do want to take a moment, as always, to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Aquarius, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Aquarius. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy, and we'll see what wants to come through for you for the year 2023. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, so let's start this reading off for you with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe for you for 2023. First thing we have is Dream a Beautiful Dream here. So we see planet Earth lit up beautifully in all these colors here, Aquarius. So don't be afraid to really think up, like, what is your ideal version of Earth, and then cast your vote with your personal frequency. Okay, dream a beautiful dream. Like, what do you want the world to look like? What are the social codes that you want to be reinstated? I feel like we need your Aquarian mind here as we enter into the age of Aquarius here. So dream a beautiful dream. There's something about simplicity as well. You know, like, instead of living a superficial life, like, what I'm getting from this is, like, don't take a picture and put it on Instagram because you want people to like it. Put the picture on Instagram so that you can have a memory of it. And, like, something about, like, don't be, like, if you don't like designer clothes, just, like, simplify it. Or if you hate, like, your body, start to love your body. Accept it just as it is. There's something about, like, you are rejecting a part of yourself because you've been conditioned to, whereas other people would love that part of yourself. Okay? So keep that in mind. We also have Release the Dark Wound and Let Love Live. Okay, release the dark wound. So there is some sort of dark wound that you're going to be releasing here. And I can definitely see that, especially with your opportunity. There's an opportunity for you to, like, almost realize that you've been really programmed in, like, a negative way to, like, to hate yourself or to hate life or to, and I'm not saying you hate yourself or you hate life, but, like, subconsciously, right? There's all these frequencies around us all the time that are programming us that we don't even realize. Like, if you really knew the effort that some forces take to keep you down, you would be so invigorated to dream a beautiful dream because you are the counterbalance to these dark forces. You are a light worker. Those of you who tune in and resonate with this. Also, there's something about letting go of perfectionism, Aquarius, okay? Release the dark wound and let love live. Like, there's something about you are... like, let's say that you're a musician, like you're comparing it to, someone's best top hit, and you're like, well, my song isn't good. Or you're looking at some sort of model and you're like, I don't stack up to that. Remember, God or the universe is the seamstress that tailor-fitted your pain. And many times, like, the path to an abundant, beautiful life, a golden life, is exactly where we don't want to look. That's what happened to me with the autistic mystic. Just anything that sets you apart and makes you unique, embrace it, and people will go crazy for it, okay? Now, you also have faith in the process. Faith in the process. There's a quote coming to my mind here, Aquarius, about, like, there's some sort of, and I'm really butchering this quote, but there's some sort of, like, spiritual quote, or, like, biblical quote even, that's like, you cannot even imagine the colors that you will see in my world. There's something about, like, letting interdimensional forces embrace you. Faith in the process. There's something about the universe is going to send such a monkey wrench into your life that where your life is right now, especially if you're watching this like in January or the early part of 2023, by mid 2023 or late 2023, the people that you're going to be surrounded by, or the things that you're going to be doing, or the places that you're going to be living, or the frequency that you're going to be in right now, your mind cannot even comprehend it. And the vision that I got from Spirit is like the quote from the universe or God that, like, my child, you cannot even see the colors that exist in heaven. Like, we're in this like there's something about, you're going to have a lot of interdimensional support. What I'm getting from this very strongly is like you just go like this. Every morning you wake up, look in the mirror and be like, me? No. Because there is a plot, just as there is a plot to keep us all down, to keep us staring at our phone, to keep us hating ourselves, to keep us down and depressed. There is also another interdimensional plot, which is going to be activated in 2023, which is going to basically make you like, oh my God, what's going on with my life, but in a good way, right? So let's start this reading off with your opportunity. Your opportunity for 2023 is the Five of Swords. And here's the thing. What I'm getting from this, the Five of Swords, is there's an opportunity to look at how you're being robbed, not physically for most of you, but on an energetic level. There's something about, like, you are an Aquarius, so you don't really let people get in your head very easily for most of you. Like, you're solid in yourself, you're expanded, but, like, the Five of Swords is like, there are dark forces in this reality. There are dark magicians. Like, if you really knew what was going on in the world to keep people's frequencies down, you might get a little pissed off. So what I'm getting from this is, don't be afraid to get a little pissed off in 2023, almost to, like, wake up out of a dream. Trust me, there are frequencies being sent from satellites, from our Wi-Fi thing, in our house to keep our brain scrambled, to keep you, as an Aquarius, from dreaming a beautiful dream. So this is spiritual warfare. What I'm getting from this, Aquarius, is this is spiritual warfare. Now, you're going to have the interdimensional support for whatever it is that you want to do in 2023. But it's still up to you with your free will and your willpower to really step up to the plate, because the universe needs you. It's almost like the frequency I'm getting from this is like, you're in the world, but you're not of the world, but the world needs you more than you need it. So just remember that, okay? And we're going to clarify, this also could have to do with you sabotaging yourself, once again, due to, like, some sort of dark wound that you're not really fully aware of. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you really understood what was going on to keep you down, you would be, like, spazzing. But because of, there's just, okay, I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But we have here, Aquarius, the Knight of Wands in your challenge. So the Knight of Wands in your challenge, I really feel like for you, life might feel a little bit unstable. Like, the Knight of Wands in your challenge as well is to walk it like you talk it, right? The Knight of Wands is someone who can talk a big game, but then sometimes doesn't live up to that actual talk. There's someone who's in and out. Now, there is something here about a love situation. There is something here about a faded love connection that you're going to have in 2023, especially for the returning viewers from last reading, that there could be an element of on and off. I'm not going to lie. Like, what I'm getting from this is there could be something about on and off frequency in love with someone. Now, it's not to say that love is not going to be there. I do sense a faded connection coming in for you that you're going to surrender to, but there's something about this person that could piss you off, and I feel like they're a fire sign for a lot of you. You're going to be connecting to a fire sign in love. Not, it doesn't have to be for all of you, but the Knight of Wands to well in your challenge, like, you got to be brave. Some of you just might have your fire pushed down. So here we go. It's a big spiritual year for you, Aquarius. You really, what I'm getting from this is you have no idea where the universe is taking you. Like, you may be making plans. Just wait. Just wait a minute, okay? Because there's something about, your overall general energy is the Moon, the Fool, and the Magician. The Moon, the Fool, and the Magician. We have 3 major arcana cards. So you're going to be going through a spiritual spiral in 2023. And the Fool and the Moon combined is definitely about embracing the unknown and going in a completely new direction. Like I said, some of you are going to have a completely new job, a completely new place of living. And if it's not that, it's just a completely new way of thinking, of being, that you take your power back in 2023. Now you also have the Magician, which is you have all the potential on the table for you. And once again, many of you may not want to look at it this way, but we are in, like, do you know that, like, a lot of the movies that we're shown, like, on TV are to, like, make people think that it's, like, fiction, even though that's really going on? Like, there's something about, like, honestly embracing spiritual warfare, and that may require you to just completely be, like, in this world but not of it. Almost like the ultimate sacrifice. Not that you're sacrificing yourself, but there's something about, like, really faith in the process. Once again, it's like, my child, you have not seen the colors in heaven that are waiting for you. Like, there's something about, like, you might feel in 2023 like all of your Aquarian ways are not being recognized, but just wait. I'm telling you, just wait. There also is a new manifestation for you coming in, though. So whatever, the Fool and the Magician combined, I mean, that's number 0 and number 1. You're at a new phase in your life. So when it comes to what you don't see coming here, Aquarius, this is definitely a love connection that you're going to be dealing with. This is a fated love. There's a lot of moving parts when it comes to people in your life or what you don't see coming. You have the King of Swords, you have the King of Swords, you have the Page of Swords, and you also have the Knight of Cups in what you don't see coming. I do feel like you're going to be questioning a connection with someone who really knows themselves and knows what they want. The Page of Swords and the King of Swords is that there is a fated connection coming in for you. Knight of Cups to do with romance. There's someone here in 2023. This could even be happening right now already for a lot of you, by the way, the person. But you're going to know this person. It's like they're a past life connection. They're a soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. They're a reflection of you. But there's something here about you, you wanting to be, like, there could be a battle of egos that I'm getting, and this could even have to do with past life stuff, by the way. Like, this person, and I'm not trying to be weird, this person could have killed you in a past life. This person could have, like, you could have a really deep history. I'm just getting, like, deep history with you and this person, and you may not be aware of that. So I would pay attention to that. Also, this is you, like, really questioning, where am I going to put my willpower, right? The Page of Swords, getting more information, questioning, and the King of Swords, it could be about you as well. Where am I going to dedicate my energy? Because you're here on this spiritual mission. So it's like, well, what do I actually do? I would just say, once again, you need to go within for a while, especially in the early half of 2023. If you seem like, well, this is not coming to fruition, I'm not manifesting anything, just wait. I'm telling you, you're not in control. Like, if I can tell you one thing, there's a plot twist. There's a big plot twist that is coming, not only for Aquarius, but for everyone in 2023. But it is for you, like, so if you feel like, I don't know where my life's going, I don't know where to put my willpower, I don't know about this connection, just wait. I'm telling you. Now, when it comes to your advice from your spirit guides, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands, and you also have the Hanged Man. This is to surrender to some sort of new status that you're going to have in the Aquarian age. The King of Pentacles, the Knight, the Six of Wands, and also the Hanged Man is you surrendering, looking at something from a different perspective. I do feel for a lot of you, this is a lot of, there's a lot of abundance coming in for you due to this new fated connection that's coming in. Some of you, this also could be a friend, but for most of you, this absolutely has to do with love and a lover that you've known. And it's powerful. Both of you together, there's something about you coming together with someone in love that it's like an instant power couple. instant power couple. And like, there's something about people can feel it when they see you together. So the advice is the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands and the Hanged Man. Embrace that. And there's also something about don't look at it from the perspective of ego. Look at it from the perspective of you are being a great gift right now. So there's something about your energy with someone is it somehow could be public. The Six of Wands, you getting recognition. Also, whatever spiritual battle you're being called to fight, you're going to get recognition for it. The Hanged Man is as well surrender, Aquarius. Just chill out as well. Like there's not, and although there's a lot of moving parts in this reading, I'm saying spiritual warfare, I'm saying new connection coming in. There's really, I'm getting like not much you could do about it. But some of you may hate that because you have free will and you can actually do whatever you want. I'm just letting you know the frequency that I'm picking up on. So the real energy that I'm really interested in clarifying right here, Aquarius, is let's see why the Five of Swords is here in your opportunity. Why is the Five of... Because usually the Five of Swords is this destructive energy. So, let's see. Why is the Five of Swords here, Aquarius? In your opportunity for 2023. Five of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and also the Star in your opportunity here, Aquarius. So there is something here about a long-term wealth coming in for you that's very healing, but you may not want a part of it or something like that. I feel like there's a path that's in front of you. Once again, this has to do with a person here, Aquarius. The Five of Swords, I feel like for a lot of you dealing with this past life connection, there's an opportunity to heal some sort of like wound that you have with someone in love here. But as well, there's a healing experience to your own security and your own legacy. Once again, here's the thing. The Five of Swords in your opportunity to the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, I really feel like there's an opportunity to realize that you potentially... What legacy are you leaving, and are you letting people get in the way of you creating exactly what you want that legacy to be? Like making a dent in the universe, leaving your mark. The Page of Cups here, intuitively as well, is like, I feel like you're being just like lulled to sleep by the Matrix. You've been lulled to sleep, and not completely, because when you're in your because the Six of Wands here, and the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man is about like surrendering yourself, as like, there's very like, how do I put this energy that I'm getting? It's like, don't be so naive. Don't think that there's not a big agenda to keep you down. And if you really realized how deep this agenda was, you would not just be like, well, if I don't, dream a new world, if I don't, it's like, it's fine either way, and from a certain higher... From a certain higher dimensional perspective, it's fine either way, of course. But from a certain, you chose to be here. So it's like, I feel like you're just being like lulled to sleep by the Matrix. And the Matrix is like, by the way, too late, and you don't want that to happen. All right, now this also has to do with a relationship, the Page of Cups. You may perceive someone to be immature that has an opportunity to heal. Once again, let's go ahead and see why is the Fool here in your overall general energy, Aquarius. Why is the Fool card here for you in your overall? The Fool is clarified by the High Priestess, the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and also the Wheel of Fortune here in the Fool. There's a new destined direction with you. A lot of you, this has to do with this offer that's coming through from someone in love. There's a new physical direction that you're meant to move in love here. You also have the High Priestess, and you also have the Moon in your overall general energy. You're not going to really know where this is going. Once again, the Knight of Wands in your challenges, I feel like you're going to be on and off with it. Part of your challenge is like some days you're going to be like, oh my god, this is exactly what I need to do. Other days you're going to be like, eh. And you also have the Fool and the Four of Swords here. So I would surrender to a new direction. Like if the universe is presenting you with a new direction, and I feel for most of you this is with a past life connection, soulmate connection, you just need to surrender and realize, like, once again, you have not seen the colors that are waiting for you in this other side of this frequency that you're going towards, okay? Let's also see why the Knight of Wands is your challenge, right? Like, why is the Knight of Wands your challenge, Aquarius? Let's see. The Knight of Wands in your challenge is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, and also the Sun. Yeah, this definitely has to do with a new commitment that's coming in for you that's going to make you happy with, once again, someone from your past. I'm getting, like, the Six of Cups has to do with the past, the Sun is happiness, and the Hierophant. There's something about a commitment with you and someone, potentially a fire sign, that you're not really sure of. Like, one day it's hot, one day it's cold. One day, like, once again, you're really questioning this. And this could even go on for a while, where the opportunity's there, you're interacting with this person, this fated connection, this past life connection, but you're just like, why are you resistant to it? There may be many reasons why, but I would just say you're clearly the Fool to the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. Your challenge is you're meant to not feel like the energy of this connection that's coming in for you in 2023 isn't like, oh my God. And I think I said this to you last reading. Oh my God, I found the one for me and this is going to be amazing. It's more like, oh my God, I found the one, but like this is intense and this is weird. But you must embrace that because there's something about spiritual warfare that you are going to team up with this person. I feel like you're dealing with a very powerful entity. You're going to know this is your person if they're powerful. They're just powerful in some sort of way, right? King of Pentacles, Hierophant literally came out last reading for you, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what you're questioning. Let's get some advice for you to finish this reading off. Let's go ahead and see why. Why is the Hanged Man here in your advice from Spirit to you, Aquarius? Because you really seem like you could have it all with someone here. The Ten of Pentacles, the Star, the Page of Cups, something that starts off innocent that very evolves. I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Hanged Man here for you? Yeah, surrender to some sort of public victory here. You have the Six of Wands. It's crazy. The Six of Wands is also here in your advice. So, okay. Yeah, hold up. I'm getting a lot. Now this is not going to be for all of you. Ooh. Yeah, okay, this is not going to be for all of you. But if you're, okay, Aquarius, if you have something that you need to stand up for about the injustices that have been happening over like the last 3 years, I would say, on the planet, you need to be the person that sticks up for that, because if you don't, your silence is your consent. Like, if you don't say something about, oh, the world is just fine and you act like everything's fine, like, your silence is your consent. That means you're showing the universe that I don't really care. If you're in a position of power, you may need to put your reputation on the line for the higher good of the universe. I'm telling you, and this is a choice. This is a choice. This is a powerful choice that you're going to make, that you're going to be rewarded later. So you're playing a long game. This is for some of you, I don't even care what this is about. This could be about anything that you feel is an injustice in the universe, right? Recently. There's something about putting your whole ego on the line, putting your whole bank account on the line, putting all of your reputation on the line, being misunderstood willingly. The Six of Wands, the Judgment card, and the Page of Swords here to the Hanged Man. There's something about you need to stand up to some sort of injustice that may take a hit to your physical life, but then spiritually you're protected. Like, trust me, there's so much that I have to share about, like, the universe, and I'm a protected one, right? 3/3 energy. You are too. And okay, so the last thing I'll say about this as well is in a love situation, Aquarius, there's some sort of thing about a public, it doesn't have to be public for all of you, but like, there's something, the Six of Wands victory, a connection that you're meant to surrender to that's going to bring in a lot of material wealth for you. You also have the King of Pentacles here. And especially for those of you who are resonating with this situation, the spiritual warfare, if you have to do something, you need to play it safe, because there are real consequences in this matrix when you challenge dark forces. But what I would say is, like, every time I've challenged the dark forces, maybe it put me back a while initially, but then later you are spiritually protected and you will be physically compensated. Now, I know I'm being cryptic, but I have to. So I hope this reading resonates with you, Aquarius, and I hope you have an amazing 2023. This is the Autistic Mystic. I'll talk to you next time.